Welcome back. Welcome back. You bunch of lunatics, knife nuts. 2026 it is already. Uh, See Henry rolling up in here, ground fog, Marco, the usual. Joseph, sup? Man, it was a hell of a little break. And now it's time to get back to it. I don't think I'm quite ready. I think I'm quite ready for the return to work and all that good shit. Brian be with us tonight. He said he got a couple of folks worked up. Sup, DC? Pretty good. Brian be with us shortly. He said he got a visitor or a guest visitor. Uh, so, what's up? Anybody get anything good for Christmas? Santa Claus see, come see anybody? I know most of y'all's on the naughty list any damn way. Very few are on the good list. What's up, Bloominati? Yeah, we're coming to you live tonight from Venezuela, the new conquered state. I am. Got this little buddy in the Rex. Little lockbacker action. But I've got these Ulis. Better than a lump of coal, I guess, DC. Could have been just your two front teeth. Does anybody else watch movies during the break between Christmas and New Year's and stuff? Like trilogy, like multi like Christmas after, well, before Christmas, we watch it damn Christmas story for 24 hours. But then we watch like Harry Potter every year, all of them after Christmas. Oh, here's somebody else rolling on.
What's
Welcome to
up,
the
dog? How you
what's
doing,
up,
homie?
man? I nothing much, man. Live here with the others here. We got a couple on it. I'm talking while working. This this little lockback needs some scale actions. I'm trying to swap them out.
Oh yeah, the
What
topo
no,
skills.
yeah, from Applied Weapons Tech. I really like their stuff. It's not ungodly expensive.
I've been wanting to try them out, Doug.
I've been pretty happy with everything I've gotten from them. Here's the mitten state with the puck on his lap.
Oh, Brian, how you doing, homie? That
I've
Guys,
what a cutie.
I've probably got about 3 or 4 sets of AWT scales. I've been happy with every one of them. Even I got some blemish scales for the lander. They were like $23. They really, I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the lander. I just kind of like just one of those you have to have. But with the aluminum on them, made them way better.
Yeah, that looks like an awesome knife now. I really like the
It's
look of that. I like
it
how they're contoured.
it fits the hand better. It's a little bit on the small, still, but
That's the only reason I haven't picked one of those up yet because I've heard great things about them, but it's like, aren't they like 2.97 inches or something like
yeah,
that?
it's a
It's
small
just,
knife,
it's just right on that point where I'm like, man, I think I'd be a little too jammed up on it.
and that's the only reason I bought that one is I was sitting there Instagramming one day and saw that Banters was doing some like free laser engraving. So then I got broke ass and laser engraved on it, and I think he signed the box. So
I've been
one of
waiting
those.
for months for OG scales, Doug. I got some OG scales for my Hogue Deca actually in November, and I have a big thing for orange, so I got them in orange, and I've been waiting since November 8th, and I'm like, oh man, would they
That's
hurry up?
that's the only thing about when they come from OG, the time it takes to get to you is because I don't know anybody in the knife community that is patient. I mean, I want it now, not
That's right. I'll pay you 20, 50 extra, between 20 and 50
yeah,
extra bucks. Give it to me now.
yeah. I don't want to wait. I want the premium shipping. Let's get it going.
These are their shark tooth scales, original goat shark tooth. Man, these things feel awesome.
I think I had some orange goats on a Demco that I traded off a 3V Demco. Kind of wished I'd have kept, but
Dude, the
I'm
Demcos are awesome. So this week, Doug, I actually just did something I've been wanting to do for a while. I got all four 80 20.5 blade shapes now.
there you
So I
go.
got the
That's
3V Tanto, S35 clip point, 20 CV shark foot, and then the this is the slicer in 20 CV as well. And this one was the Blade HQ exclusive with the coated blade. I love these. I'm left-handed, so these are freaking awesome for me to carry at work.
I need to step up my Demco game.
Oh, dude, Demcos are awesome. They're awesome
Oh,
for
I
me.
love
I
mine, but the only one I've got is the 80 or the Aus 10 shark foot, but I love it. It's killer knife.
I think if you got one in the 3V or the 20 CV, you'd really love it. Demco
Probably
does
like
go
some
the
3V.
3V.
awesome 3V. They really do a good job with their 3V. I carry this to work once or twice a week, man, and like you can't even tell. I strop it up a little bit on the leather strop, and it's an awesome knife. Can't go wrong.
I like that Tonto.
Yeah, and these just went back on sale again at DLT Trading. They're 175 bucks. I mean, that's really not a bad price. I think you can actually go on Demco's website and still get these for like 159 though.
I think so. And look at that slicer is a great one too.
I would probably just stick with Rip's Garage Tech.
So this is Rip's Garage Tech right here. And I gotta say, I like these Rip Garage Tech scales. They feel good, but personally, I do like the OGs a little bit better. The OG, they
I
radius.
was going to do aluminum or titanium. Yeah, I'd go OG, but I'm going to stick with the TerraTurf
This
Mike
stuff is
Harden.
phenomenal. I hear a lot of complaints, people saying it's too aggressive, but man, you carry it a little bit. The sharp points do wear off of it fairly
Yep.
fast, and it's awesome. Like even when my hands get sweaty, this thing is locked in, which I prefer at work when I'm actually hard using a knife. I want something that's gonna lock me in.
Boy, my lung treatments are really a bitch right now with being sick.
Man, I think like a couple weeks before Christmas, I got some kind of stomach virus. Then we drove down to Kentucky, got this great lake house for Christmas, and went to a local pizza place down there. I love it, Polly Eyes. And then, yeah, I got the shits like I've never had in my life. It's fucking horrible.
They must be using the same recipe Domino's uses, because I gotta tell you what, every time I have that, I give me the fucking shits.
No, man, this was fucking biblical. It was just pouring out. I think I was dehydrated at one point.
Jeez, man,
I
I'm
thought I was gonna
sorry.
fucking die. It was I was miserable for like 24 straight hours.
You got straight up
But
food poisoning.
I
What's up,
think,
Maddie?
well, they
Kelly?
thought that,
Decon? Joseph?
but
You were sick.
nobody
Whatever's
else
going
got it.
around gives you the bubble guts too, man. What's up, Palmer?
Yeah, and that was the thing. Nobody else got it. So,
Yeah, and
because
you
we
probably
all
shared a
ordered,
pizza, right?
yeah, we all shared a pizza. So I mean, it wasn't like I can't hold it against Polly. But if I see a fucking pizza on TV right now, I want to throw up. It's just how it goes. Last thing to eat. But man, was this fucking place? I don't know if anybody saw some of the shorts. I was in love with it. I didn't want to leave. And then uh last Saturday, Mama decided that nobody could have a phone. And she took everybody's phone and we all went and played games and hung out. So, and when she decided that, I wasn't fixing a fight with her. She's kind of in charge.
Hey, that's what they say. Happy wife, happy life.
Yes, sir. You got to give in every once in a while,
That's 100%. Oh yeah.
So I handed everything over to her, and I think we stayed up like 2 o'clock in the damn morning playing fucking Mario
What's up, pizza?
with the boys. Oh, some kind of party games or something on it. I ain't never played them before. It was interesting. I mean, we had fun, but I drank a little bit of Whalers once I finally felt better. Got a nice 12 year down there at a little bourbon shop.
I'm just getting over that frickin' super flu going around the country, and I haven't had a drink in over a week now. It's like, damn, I'm about ready to have a couple beers again.
Yeah, I don't know what I've got, but it's all in the chest. I've had stomach crap too. It's
Yeah, man, I left work for on Christmas Eve there, and everybody was fine. Then I came back on Monday following, and everybody was sick. Everybody was sick. I was like, damn, that spread around like a wildfire.
about a week before Christmas. We helped one of my kids move, and I think that's when I got it. So I was dealing with that, and then I had that issue with the root canal go wrong. So then my sinuses with that made everything horrible. And I should probably still be taking Sudafed, but now that my tooth's not bugging me, I stopped. And now I can just feel the congestion everywhere.
That's so
And
frustrating. Drives me nuts when you can't hear as well because you're so congested.
Yeah, and I have a bunch of stuff I want to do out in the shop. I want to get these things listed, but I want to finish them all before I do it.
Dude, I love this thing.
And then
I've been
I've
playing with
got
it so much.
keto scales I'm working on, but my shop right now is like 15 degrees. and
Yeah, that sounds
I,
miserable.
and
I'm all
being
set.
not feeling the best, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going out there right now.
Yeah, as soon as I go on the airplane, this thing's coming with me.
Yeah, Brian, she's growing like a weed. We brought her for her second vet visit, and she's in the mid 30s in weight already. She, last time she was there
damn,
2 weeks ago, she was like 21 pounds.
she's a big girl.
Yeah, she's a tank.
He's saying, I mean, 70.
So have you smacked anything with yours?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I
I
seen your
have a
video.
Well, I made that video because when I showed him on Satisfaction, Maddie said, being acrylic, he goes, I don't know how durable those are going to be. So I had to
Oh,
test it.
they're durable. They're
So
durable.
what I'm trying to
You
do
you
now
would
is I'm trying to send one out to Maddie so that Eli can test it on him. But Maddie's fighting that. He doesn't like that idea.
Send a pack of hot dogs with it.
He's I think after I sent him the video, what it does to that particle board.
Look, would you ever have thought there's that many hot dog memes on the internet?
I think I'm actually going to spin some with no point, so they're like double blunt.
just
Because
for yep. I think this would go through this very easily. I don't think it would take much. Impressive. I pulled out one of my OTFs and tried that and tried this and tried a fixed blade, and it's impressive how easily this goes through material. I think the smoothness, the how smooth it is, definitely helps too of it because it goes through cardboard and heavy material pretty easy. And this tip is still like really sharp. It
That
you ain't
hasn't
kidding,
dulled.
video,
Maddie.
what was it?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my laptop so I can actually read the chat. I feel bad
I,
ignoring everybody.
Was it particle board that you had to
yeah,
run
it was
short?
paneling. It was a 1/8 inch panel. That's what I used the panel my deer blind, and that was a piece I had out in the garage.
And I mean, it was getting all up in that.
Oh, I'll have to get you into our group pizza. I started a wiener group. It's nothing but hot dog memes.
It is great. And it's like a personal deal that every day I must scroll far enough that I see a new wiener so that I can send it.
It's amazing to me how readily those things pop up now that I've even
Yeah,
liked one. Like,
yeah. Once you
but it's
like a wiener,
refreshing because I'd rather have a hot dog meme pop up than all this bullshit girls flashing all their crap that constantly tries to pop up.
yeah, that shit gets old, and
It
you just
seems
try
like
to
it's
keep
gotten
up.
a lot better. I don't know if it's because I just ignore it all now, or and I've but seems like it's gotten better.
I think so. I think it's just if you keep
My feed is
pushing.
mostly knives and hot dog memes, firearms. That's always a good one.
But man, it was and then right before New Year's, right before we headed back up, speaking of tooth, the old lady started having some tooth issues.
Dude, it's
And she's
miserable in it. I'm so happy that mine finally settled down. Here's a new one from last week. I got a couple turned this week.
Oh, that's awesome.
that was
It's purple and black, a little bit of
Yeah, that
white in
looks
there.
great. That looks longer than the other ones, is it?
A little bit.
Yeah, that looks awesome. I like the extra length on that one too. Oh, that's cool.
This one's got a ton of color in it.
Yeah, it does. You know, that reminds me of the scale on my Aries almost. It doesn't have that purple in it, but it's got that yellow and black look to it. I love this knife. This is one I traded from Kelly. Oh my gosh, that green.
it's got a pop to it
That
and
is
a little bit of
incredible.
trans,
Oh,
a little
it
bit of
definitely
transmission.
trans. You can see through it.
That's awesome, Brian. I love that green.
Oh, this. I don't know. They come with washers in this.
Trying not to blind
So
it,
the
but it's
lightweight did not have
the light
washers.
definitely shines through these. This green one especially.
Oh, that's awesome. I wonder, is this one translucent?
Yeah, that one will be.
It definitely looks like it is. Oh,
This
yeah.
orange one is.
Man, that one swapped out real quick.
Dude, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
I like that a lot.
This has got that Rex
Yeah.
45.
That red, it's red, right? It's like a brick
Yeah.
red almost. Yeah, that looks
Is that
good,
the one you
man.
want, Maddie? The dill?
Yes, he wants the deal pickle, unless you got
That one's a
wieners.
bit longer too.
Yeah, you knocked that out quick, Doug. That looks good.
I don't
I'd
I
like
don't
to
know. I
get a
think I'm
set of
gonna
those for one of my Demcos and try those out because I haven't tried any applied weapon tech and they look nice.
they are definitely they're spot on. I like them so
What's
far.
up, SD?
I I don't know about this one here just yet. They came with washers with it, but there was not washers in this native when I took it apart. And there's a
Hmm.
little bit of wiggle in there. I'm gonna try to take it apart, put it back together with the without the washers, and we'll
So
see.
I know some of you probably know I have a thing for cutlery shop exclusive Spyderco's, and recently I was able to add another one to my collection of the cutlery
Another
shop
orange beast.
Spyderco's. This is the cutlery shop exclusive Shaman in DLC.
Oh, nice. I want a shaman so bad.
Oh, the shaman's awesome, Brian. If you do some digging around, actually, I don't know if you've seen the Smoky Mountain Knife Work has one in S45 right now. It's $200.
I'm on a hunt for either a 121 or a Maximum.
So, did you see they're dropping the Rex 121s, paramilitary 2, tomorrow? Actually, no, Monday. They're doing paramilitary 2 cutlery shop exclusive in 120 Rex 121. They're doing a Warncliffe and a clip point.
Motherfuckers.
Yep.
I like the warm
Screaming.
stuff.
Yeah, they're doing actually I can probably send you a link for them. You can look at them. Yeah, but they're going through
I think
cutlery
it's got
shop.
out.
I think they're going to be 260.
I'm
The
actually
scales
on the
are
hunt for
interesting. So
something that I'm sure someone out there has. I want one of the Vosteed Gators in Black Frag. What's
that
up, real?
sounds familiar. Frosty.
They had the sheep's foot and like the Warncliffe. They had two versions. The Warncliffe had studs. The sheep's foot had a hole, and then it
Oh,
was
I do
Black
remember
Frag.
these. These
They're
were
pretty big.
awesome. Yeah, these were sick. I was really into the Warncliffe one of the. Is that what you're looking for? The Warncliffe?
Yeah, either one. I'd probably trade. They're not expensive knives. They're like $60 knives. They're just out of stock. But I want. I'm sure they'll release them sometime. But I want them to go with the other Black Frag
I've never had a Vosteed. I haven't
Vosteeds
like.
that
Yes, I want one of those, Brian. So they had a hedgehog they released that was orange and black, of course, and you can't get them. They're out of stock right now, but I want one of those. The hedgehog looks awesome.
my wife uh, was talking about Christmas. This was well before Christmas. About how she's like, I'm never buying you a damn knife because I don't know what the hell you have or what you'd even want. And I just happened to be, or she was on Amazon and I was looking at something because we were looking for something for the house. And this popped up as a Black Friday special at like $80. And I just popped the link to her and said, I don't have that one and I probably wouldn't buy it, but I know I'd like it. And
So
Christmas morning I got it. So
that's a very similar story of how I ended up with this one. Is I really like the looks of it. It was one of those things I saw on Amazon, and they were like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I was like, "Well, I want a knife." And it was a cheaper knife, but it was still cool. And I love this Vosteed Croc. This is the budget one. This is an
I
awesome
like the
knife.
look of that one.
Yeah, it's the green with the like the brown or yellow, mustard yellow almost. It's awesome. And
I
Vosteed's
I
top
got one, even
liners
though it's
are
really ugly. I'd get the purple
fantastic.
and gold because the Vikings. But
Dude, I like the purple and gold one actually. So I had the yellow or the green and gold and the purple and gold one. Those were what were on my Christmas list. So that's funny. I don't think it's ugly. I thought that one was cool.
I like the top liners. They do a good job with their top
I
liners.
was just gonna say I think they do the best budget top liner I've felt. I mean there could be a better one. I've heard the new Asher has a really good one, but Vosteed has a phenomenal top liner. Their
Yeah.
Martins,
I've
Solid.
they're
decided Vosti is going to be like my gift brand that I can tell. I'm not going to buy them. I like them. I'm not going to actively buy them. But
these two are their L Max, man, and Vosteed does phenomenal L Max. They do a fantastic job. I've never even stropped this one. I've had this knife for 6 months now. I cut with it all the
that's
time. This is
cool.
one of the ones in my EDC.
I'm glad to see you're using it too because I like the idea of that Vanker lock, but I've seen too many people when they first came out bitching about the springs popping on them.
I have had no issues. And I've pulled this knife apart once, and maybe a month or two ago, and I did clean it, and there was nothing wrong. It just needed,
I'll tell
I
you
just
one thing. I Out of all the Chinese companies and stuff, Vosteed listens and they fix shit. If something's wrong, they fix it.
they
Like
Yeah,
do.
I've noticed that
Like
they
when
kind of.
they
when the
release
button
shit,
lock
and they're
raccoon
like,
came out and it was getting just I had one actually about 3 days after I said it was going to be my knife of the year for the button lock. It failed on me and it cut the shit out of me. So, in they went and they fixed that button lock, and then if there is a problem, from what I've heard, they fix it. And it seems like they must have done that with that Vanker lock or whatever they call it too.
yes, yeah, I would believe so. I mean, I have two, like I said, right here, and I haven't had problems with either. And these things have been used. You can see they're scratched up in places. I love them. They're great. I actually want to send this one off and maybe to Burkles and have him do like a splatter paint job on it. I think that would look really cool.
This
Cheeto,
is,
I see him.
I think, one of the most underrated boss seeds.
I want to
Yeah,
I don't
try
ever
one of
hear
those.
anybody talk about this thing.
it's like
That's
at
a good looking knife.
the grind I have at Boss State. It's Black Micarta, Scandy
What's up,
Ground.
Henry?
It's
Find it.
crazy to think too that Vosteed, they're not an old company. They've only been around for
No,
going on 4 years now, right?
they're the good elements of Kaiser broke off and started their own shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaiser's not that old, or not Kaiser. I mean, Bosky.
Yeah,
I mean, that one gets some solid carry with it. Nasty, Scandy. It's one of the
I
few
like that.
crossbars I've held on to.
Which one is that?
Plus the
Is that the
grind.
crosshair or the
No, just
grind?
the grind. In 154 CM.
I don't think I even knew about that knife.
me neither.
Great.
I
That's a good
love that
looking
blade
knife.
shape. I like,
Yeah.
how I am with bar locks.
And that one's got like a micro bevel on it. It'll get you. It'll surprise the shit out of you how sharp it is.
Crossbar locks are hit or miss for me. I like them if they feel solid, but sometimes you get a crossbar lock and the freaking crossbar is all wiggly side to side and it just doesn't feel like a solid setup. And I
I'm
tend to
okay if
usually
it
let those
has,
ones go.
I kind of expect a little bit of, just a slight bit of up and down. That'll be, because that's the bar lock. But there shouldn't be any left to right, and it should still
Yeah.
center.
That's where I
Well,
get frustrated. Is a lot of them still haven't seemed to come up with a good recipe to figure out how to get it to stay centered every time, and also the bar not to loosen over time, and you have to end up tightening the pivot a lot more on crossbar locks.
Well, I think that's just the nature of the crossbar. You're more vibration up near that pivot that makes
Mm.
it maybe walk loose more if you don't Loctite it. But
I don't know.
I don't
See,
know.
y'all get into the particulars. I'm all about
I
the
love.
straight feel of the flick on it. And I'm like, no, don't like that one.
It's one of my favorite crossbar knives right here, the Hogue Deca. I love this knife. It's such a fantastic little USA made blade. You can pick these up for 140 bucks too. Like this is way better than the Benchmade bug out.
Lefty just did a video saying to get rid of bar locks altogether. And I'm like, dude, there were so many good options just this year, US alone, like that came out. The Bulldog, that one's great.
That's on my
With
list to get this year, Brian. I love that bulldog. Speaking
The
of
Bel Airs,
CRM, I got the tag along. Did you see the DLC coded tag alongs they were
yeah,
doing?
that can't go wrong with the Bel Airs.
Yeah, no, you cannot go wrong with the Bel Air at all. I used to have a Bel Air actually. Kelly has it now. Kelly White. She loves that knife too. They're phenomenal. You have my favorite one. If I
I
was gonna pick
collect
one
them.
up again, the clip
I'll
point
be
with
getting more.
micarta. That's a good looking knife. I think when they do the XL with the clip point and the micarta like that, I'm gonna be all over it.
I'm waiting for the XL and aluminum.
Yes,
I
that'll
want
be
I
cool.
want the blackout aluminum XL so that
Yeah,
I can blast it to match my other one.
that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm waiting. I know they're gonna drop the
And then if they
XL
do the
even
clip
bigger.
XL, I hope they do it in my Carta just like they did the.
I hope so. I'm hoping they do a clip point with micarta scales just like yours in an XL because that's the best looking Bel Air in my opinion. It's a fantastic knife.
They did a great job on it. They did the micarta they're using feels great.
The carbon
It,
fiber variant is what I had, and they did a good job with the carbon fiber they were using too. And I had the coated blade. I can't remember what it was. I believe it was DLC, and it was a nice knife. It was nice. We were
hey,
talking about
Cheeto,
this.
can you take care of this jerkwad in here talking about Kunwa?
Kung Wu. I don't even. You know
So,
what? I no
That
longer own.
caveman, dude. I want one of those.
dude, I was gonna tell. That's what I was just gonna mention, Brian. You would really like this caveman. These are awesome. It's it's a solid. It really has an overbuilt feel to it, and they did a really good. This jimping is awesome. The jimping reminds me of like my Hinderer, where it's this big grooved jimping, and
I like I like that kind of jimping, the big chunk.
I do too. I do
A lot
too.
of people don't, but
Yeah, I think you'd like this knife, and
it
the
can be it can be bad, but I know why some people don't like it, and I get it. But I'm the right knife and the right used the right way.
I think it's all about how you radius the points too,
Yeah,
with the
because
big
you
jimping.
leave it too sharp, it's like a saw.
It is, but if you soften the edges up and you allow it to where you can bury your finger into them, it's really awesome.
There's some of that heavy,
I don't know. I like a little bit of aggressive jimping. Depends
not
on what
even.
I'm carrying it for, I
It
guess.
depends. Yeah. Oh man, that knife is awesome, Brian.
He might be joining us one night.
That'd be cool.
Doug's got a knife from him.
Yes. Yeah. Doug's knife is awesome
Oh,
too.
that I man, it is sat on the desk since Christmas. I mean, it's that little
That knife
redwood.
looks really well balanced, Brian.
It's
It
a
for
it's a tank of a knife. So I put an ulti clip on mine.
Oh
and
man.
for the price, I mean, can you go wrong
No. I mean,
for
that'd
an
be an
American?
awesome, and
I mean, it's
it
a
looks so
guy.
small too. You'd throw that in the pocket with your wallet and stuff like that, and it wouldn't even bother you.
I was gonna make my own bead for it, but this leather is like the perfect spot for it, and it's I can't believe how comfortable it is.
It's a great looking knife. And the prices on those are great too. I was looking at his inventory.
That sale, you should have grabbed one when I sent you that sale.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
mine for $50. That's
Oh
ridiculous.
my gosh, that's ridiculous.
Damn,
Now it's not the
I feel
sexiest
robbed.
steel in the world, but this thing,
No,
I put a nice edge on it. It came sharp, but being a high carbon, it's not the greatest retention. But
So is it
man, this
easy to
thing,
strop it back up?
yep,
That high.
especially after I touched it a bit, honed it with ceramic,
See,
and
that wouldn't bother me. because it's
dude.
easy to a couple passes on the strop and you got it right back to where it was. That wouldn't bother me.
I've been shoving this through steel, and it's just this thing when you is disappears. It's like nothing they'll carry, and it's the knife that you know you can do things you shouldn't do with a knife. So if
Yeah,
you're going to, you know, you immediately reach like, nah, I gotta. What should I'll grab that because it ain't gonna hurt it.
yeah, because I mean, it's you
That
want to
swedge
put some
looks
barrel
nice to
Like
scars
use
on
for
I
it.
a
am going to
flathead.
dismantle this pallet right here, and I'm going to pop these, staples and knock this apart. What knife? Oh, this thing would do it. It's a tank.
Yeah, and it's gonna soak up the battle scars and kill the wounds. So I mean, that's kind of why I
Oh,
grabbed it. Was
I turned this into a necker.
oh,
I think that's what I want to do with that tag along. I think it'd be a great
I
little
think you're
neck
right
knife.
on that one for sure. I keep looking at it. It doesn't get carried as much as I'd like to.
I had it set up for horizontal, a slip carry on the belt, but it just it wasn't going to knock out this. I just can't not carry my bloom cliff. And then my other on the belt that just stays there constantly lately is my edgy that I did the scales on.
That's my most carried fixed blade right there since I've gotten it. I love
Yep.
this knife. This is the pistol from Aries
Yeah,
EDC. I love this
Aries
knife,
does a
man.
good job on
Oh,
everything.
he's such
What's
a
up,
great
Blue?
guy. Hey, Blue.
He was in here earlier. He might have been loafing, hiding like a
Yeah, I
stalking
love I
butler.
love my Aries. Um, I have another one from him, and I should carry this more, but this one gets so much love.
You
To
need to
tell you the
reach out
truth,
to Edgy and check out something from him.
this one is awesome. Oh yeah, I do. I do. You know who I actually am really I want to work with this year is I want to get a knife from Keith. Keith the Knife Freak.
Yes,
I
you do.
I
I
really
love the
love
one.
his stuff. I mean, he makes some beautiful looking yours and Doug's. Doug's with the Python really is sick. I like
It's
that
I love
Python
it.
a lot.
I've got a Pops
That's
Pro
the
Cup,
one.
one of these coming.
I am excited to see that, man. That's gonna
Yeah,
be
I
awesome.
saw some pictures. I think that I know it might go a good, but that Warncliffe might be a dirty little bastard. How do you look? Oh, there it is. So definitely want the washers in it. And once you figure out that I'm ignorant and had the spring for the lock bar or the lock mechanism upside down, perfect. It's a little stiffer. You can't get the flick as good just yet, but that looks great.
That's a good looking knife, Doug.
I'm,
That really
it's
those
solid.
the
No,
topo scales with the red really made it look great. It's
well, I
so
went
good
with
looking now.
red because of Brian. Brian is one who always reminds me that red is a color that's acceptable in knife. It's in my backpack, the red sin cut you sent me forever ago. It rides everywhere, and that's like the only red knife I had forever. Because
It's
it's just
funny.
not. It's
I'm not huge. I don't carry a lot of red knives, even though I've done. It's one of the best colors for dyes, especially like for people that I can take almost black and get a red hue into it. If you want
yeah.
something different.
If you can black
So,
cherry it,
yep, get it a deep burgundy, or but
I love
yeah,
like a
that
red like
racing red
color.
that I
Like a
have is nice. Yeah,
yeah, I need some more red in my collection too. I don't have I had a red beef I really liked, and I gave it to a friend for Christmas because I knew he was gonna really like it, and he did. He liked it. But yeah,
I
red's a
like
great
that
color.
deep red.
Yeah, so that red micarta, I love that. That's like I would call it. I think they call it like a blood red or dragon's blood sometimes. That's a good looking color.
Yeah, that's like more of a dragon's blood. It's almost got like a purple hue to it.
Yes. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a good
So the
looking
reason
red.
this was a quick dip. These were green micarta, and I did racing red to make them that quick. But I had
That turned out nice.
that forever, and I
Is
put
that
this.
what is that?
These are the Osprey, or yeah, the QSB Osprey. So
Okay. Yep. Okay. Yep.
the
Those
little
are a
one
good knife.
was 14C. I bought it a long time ago and loved this little thing. And then about a year ago, they came out with the XL, and it's a button lock.
They had
But
one of
this didn't
those
sell
in
because they did it in D2, and people didn't want it. So
yeah, so they had those in shred carbon fiber, like a red shred carbon fiber in D2. And I grabbed one, picked one up on Whatnot, and it was a phenomenal knife. And I
it's
had a
one of the
friend that
best button locks out there, I think.
it's a great knife. And I don't think, and I think D2 takes a lot of shade that it doesn't deserve. I think D2 is a great steel.
As
Um,
long as as long as it's not, you know, just some junk fake
for sure, I
branded
agree.
D2.
Right,
It's got to be some
right.
decent D2, but like Kershaw's D2, I've
It's
had pretty good luck at.
fantastic. Yeah,
Kershaw
Kershaw
has great
D2.
D2. The D2 on the Iridiums and stuff is good stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I think Remet
What's up,
has good
Joseph?
D2. I've tried their D2 on a few knives and it was good. I had the iconic RCK9. That knife is awesome. DVD is going to be giving it away for his 3,000 subscriber giveaway, but that knife was awesome.
Oh,
Tuberculosis?
no, just the crap.
That's crud.
If anyone out there has a cutlery shop exclusive native chief, I'm always looking for one to add to this collection.
Yeah, the native chiefs on the list for this year.
There's some of the best D2.
That's a great looking pattern they did on that blade too. I always thought that was an interesting looking knife.
Yeah, so it's CPM D2 on the blade, the dark gray, and then the upper part is 14C, and then there's that copper line in between. But people don't like this knife because it's a assisted.
There's some certain assisted hate out there.
This
I
is one
don't
of the
quite
best
understand it.
slicers out there. This thing is just a workhorse.
So I could see not having most of your collection be assisted openers because they don't have the fidget factor to them, you know, like a manual does. But there's a lot of good assisted opening knives. I just had one, and I sent
I
it
think
off
the
to a
Blair is
friend
very
because
fidgety as an assisted.
I had the Kershaw layup, and it's a crossbar lock, and that one was awesome. And I
Yeah,
sent
that's
it
one of the
out.
new ones. I've never handled that one.
The layup, it was a fun knife. I really enjoyed it. It felt great in hand, and that was another one. D2, their D2 is phenomenal. I have no problems with it. This is CTS XHP right here in front of me. Is basically even Spyderco says it's a steroided up version of D2. It's a stainless version of D2. It has the same performance as a D2. and it's great. As you can see, I enjoy it.
I like good D2.
I do too. I'd like to try some of the CPM D2 that like Medford offers, um, and see what that's about. I've tried some CPM 154, and there's definitely some difference in the retention on that between that and 154 CM.
When you're talking CPM D2, you might as well just think M4 because it's basically what it is.
That's kind of what I thought, seeing some of that stuff
It
about
is.
it.
It's that good. It's CPM turning it into the powder metal and doing their process to it. It changes it beyond. It's not even in the ballpark of regular D2. And custom D2 is amazing on its own. This this is an ugly knife. It's a work knife. I call it the wood duck because that flipper is horrendous. But it's also the best method of deployment for this thing. But that's USA D2 that you can. This is a Cabela's knife, and it's a great work knife.
Get you that there down at your local Cabela's.
And they've got a smaller size too. This is the large. They have a EDC that's a little bit smaller.
Oh, that's a nice looking knife.
But for like $70, USA made D2.
I like the choil they did on that.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Take
very
off.
it's a good work knife. But you'd want that reverse flick to be good, and it's just not.
Oh, that's not a bad knife at all. It's a pretty
I
good
hate
looking
it when
knife.
you lose a clip and you think it's going to work on something else, and then you can't find it.
That's the biggest thing that pissed me off is that clip. I want to replace it and put a lynch on it, and I can't because that one of those is so stripped out. I should probably just bring it in the Cabela's and tell them I want a new one.
You might
I'm sure
need
they'd
it because
swap
it's
it out.
working you.
Oh, they'll swap it. I already did
Tell
it
them. I
once.
mean, we was live on Knifeaholics, and you
The
don't want
first
me
one I
going on there
got
talking
wasn't
about you.
centered at all, so I brought it in and got a new one. And this one is nice. The flipper's nice. I like it. I just wish I could get the clip off, but
This was the surprise of Christmas.
oh yeah,
Yeah, the boys really turned it up. I mean, he picked out something
yeah, I like the
USA
look of
made,
that thing.
USA made buck. I mean, it's straight to the sheath beast, solid lock up, mid lock, lock back, a little bit of flick action. It's you know, borderline buck steel, but it's got the anvil. I think he was like 70 or 80 bucks into it, but it's definitely a major step up in their purchasing game for the old man. I've got to say, I was pleased. They
Took
put
the
some thought
initiative
into
to
it.
find something himself that, yeah,
And I
makes it
like it.
even better.
Have you guys messed with these Liang Ma knives before?
I've had a couple of them come through.
Is that his
The
Uh,
budget
field,
line? The
yeah.
field, yeah.
this is their budget line. This is a
Economics.
14C. I gotta say, I got this in as a surprise gift from a friend, and this thing is really awesome. It's super smooth. It's a big knife. It's about the size of a shaman. It's quite large, but it's very smooth and it's awesome. The front flipper on it's great. It feels really good to slow roll it, or it
I
feels good
know
to.
both Grumpy's had most of theirs in. They sent him, and he loves them from talking
Yeah,
to
I
him. And
really enjoy this.
I think Terry's checked that out too because he's likes the designer, and he I think he liked it too.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. It's awesome.
I've got the Chavez. It's at the desk and work from that budget line, and it's a solid little beater.
Are you talking about the iconic?
Yeah,
Yeah, I had that knife. That knife is awesome. That knife is solid as heck, and it's really smooth out of the gate. I mean, I actually like the iconic RCK9 better than the crossbar lock budget Chavez that came out this year.
it's I haven't got my hands on them, but I liked it. It's just it's kind of a smaller knife. It's not.
Yeah, it definitely is.
If I want a Chavez, I want a big one. Even the street I have is it's near and dear, but it's still a little bit on the small side.
So what bothers me about a few of the Chavezes, and they're not all like this, but their bolts, their screws, their hardware on a lot of their stuff, it's not flush with the scale.
No,
And on like their blue line series, where they run the three bolts across the scales, it bothers my hand for some reason. It doesn't chafe them up or anything. It just doesn't feel right to me. So I ended up letting that go. But other than that, they're a great knife, and that freaking L Max they use on there is no joke at all. They use some good L Max, and they put a good edge on it. I'd like to try their
I need LMAX. I don't think I've had. I don't have any LMAX right now, and I don't think I've had one
I
an
love
LMAX.
it, Brian. I love L Max. It holds an
And I
edge for
don't
a
have
long time.
121, so that's another one. And Maximet is another one I want.
You'll have to look out
Those
for that
three.
Rex 121 Cutlery Shop exclusive coming. Maybe they'll hang around for a little while. I know the
I've kind
ones
of been
that
going
they.
after things in 15V, so I
Yeah,
might have to.
I
I'm
don't
anxious
own
to see how
any.
this Rex 45 goes because I've not had a piece of it until now.
I don't own any Rex at all. I haven't owned 45, 76, or 121. Before this drop, my favorite one still has been they had a Rex 76 with gray scales, and I think they called them brick
I
G10s.
saw one of those. It looked fucking awesome.
Oh, dude, those really get me going. That's my buddy Chris. Chris Juarez has one of those, and man, I love that knife. It's sweet.
I'm just
You
addicted
can't
to the
go wrong
Spy
with a Spider
27,
Co.
man.
I think
I've
I
had
have
good.
seen Chris's, but I didn't know what the steel was on that thing until I came across one and I was looking at it. I'm like, I didn't even know they made a fucking Rex 76.
I think they just did a Rex 76 Shaman, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure St. Nick's had a drop on those. They of those.
Have they dropped the 15V Shamans yet?
I don't know.
I
I'll
haven't
have to
seen
look
any.
into that.
I'm hoping they do a drop of those,
I feel like it
but
would
that's getting
be.
to be expensive.
Oh yeah, those things are. If they do a drop of those are going to be expensive and they're going to sell out fast.
I'm also tempted, I because there's some out there right now still available, but like the Manix 2 and 15V.
I'm tempted on the the little native and the native chief. I like both of those.
The Native Chief is available, and I've been hemming on that one. I've got the Little Native and I've got the Native 5, both in
Dude, I love my
15.
little native. This is the only one I own, but this is such an awesome knife. These things are
It
great.
is
I
a
want to
great
get.
little knife. It is
Oh,
such.
you can get such a good purchase on that. Like I have a full four-finger grip on this small little knife. I don't carry this one enough. I should carry it more, but
I consider the Little Native to be the best fifth pocket right there with the Riv from Giant Mouse.
Have you tried? And these they're not that
Both of them
special
are so
steel
small,
wise.
but you can get a full grip on them.
These Pylars are an awesome little fifth pocket carry.
Oh, I like Pilar. I have a bunch of
Dude,
Pilars.
dude, these things are awesome. Like the steel is obviously not as good, but they're great, and you can pick them up for a good price. This one has the copper scale on it.
You can get and you can get the different scales at decent prices to
Yeah,
customize them.
I have a shipwreck scale for it somewhere. I'm not gonna go digging for it right now, but yeah, these are an awesome knife.
That sounds awesome, Brian. He's got the Shaman and Rex 76 with the blue denim.
I thought
Yeah, that
Brian
was
picked that up. That's awesome, Brian.
that's the
That
Saint
was a sweet
Nick's.
knife. Is it still in stock?
No, I just looked at it. It's gone. So you're
So,
secondary on that one.
oh, I
Tito
bet
says
he.
Manix 3 going to be better than Shaman. I didn't know what the Man have they what does the Manix 3 look like? I didn't know they the reason I hadn't pulled the trigger on the Manix 2 and 15 is because I've got 1 in 20 CV and it's friggin' amazing.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'd like to pick up a 20 CV Spyderco anything just because I'm a big fan of 20 CV, and I'm sure Spyderco does a really good job with it, just like they do with all their
I'm
other
just not going to take
techniques.
the effort to go and make the 15V as good as this 20V because I got this from Terry. It's already got the Rips Garage Tech on it, like I like. He put the ceramic ball and shit in it. It's got one of his. He's touched up the edge. Just, it's a killer worker. I
Yeah, you'd
abuse
have to
this
put a
thing.
lot of labor in to get it where
I'm
you
not
want it.
not seeing nothing internet. All I can find about Mannix 3 is some Spider Co guy on Reddit talking about the Mannix 3 being like a 2.9 inch blade.
I think they need to use that lock on other knives. I really, really like the lock on the Manix too. I don't know why they don't spread the love
I
with
can
that per
see people
se.
wanting a smaller version of the Manix, but
I could
I love my
see.
PM3. It's the PM3 native 5 size is like perfect.
I think it'd be cool to see like a native chief with the Manix two's lock.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that Capara is another one I really like. That Spyderco Capara is a sweet knife. So Smoky Mountain Knife Works.
I could fall down the rabbit hole of collecting PM3s. And
Oh yeah, I
like
agree.
I've told you, they need to do a Tano PM3 and a Warncliffe PM3
Oh yeah,
like they
I
did with
agree
the
with you.
PM2s.
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
think they
another
would
knife I
sell
want
out.
is the Sage. There's so many damn Spydercos.
Yeah,
I need to
honestly,
sell off a bunch of my knives so I can have some Spyderco money.
I could spend the
Because I
next
mean, you
couple
can
years just collecting Spydercos, honestly,
get
and
a
still not
Sage
have them
1
all.
with Maximet, and G10 handles for 195.
I like the Sage 5 and the Sage 6. I'm interested to try that button lock on that Sage 6, I believe.
I know people love, especially in this community and the knife collecting, that dopamine of the new knife. But for the newer people, not that we have a lot of new people in here, most people have been around, but just if you can, hold off. Get a couple, start getting the Spydercos. Because if you do decide to get rid of them, you're still going to get something for them.
Yeah, that's the
Especially if you
thing.
get
Unlike
something that's sprint run anything, you're gonna probably double what you actually paid
that
for
too,
it.
you know. But I've got so many knives that I love them and I don't regret getting them. But one of the reasons I don't move on from a lot of the budget from when I started is it's just not, basically they're just giveaway knives.
Yeah, right. You spend, $50 on it, and it's not.
Yep.
What's it worth? 20. It's really not worth selling at that point.
Yeah. I mean, I can sell it for 20 and I'm going to have to pay $5 to ship it to you.
Even something like this, to be honest, I could spend. These are $190 or so more brand new. But if I was gonna go to sell this, just because it's a Voss seed, I'm probably only gonna be able to sell it for $115.
Yeah. You got to, nothing. I'm not looking for anything to get, I think most things that are used, you should sell it for cheaper.
I think so too. I don't. I
And I use my
Um,
shit. I love it when I see people like selling a knife and they're like never cut. Really? You bought that? You didn't even cut a piece of paper when you opened that fucking thing up.
oh,
Like,
that's the big fight, and yeah, it's pristine in the box. I'm like, man, you're not selling a fucking collector. That's a $109 fucking Vosteed. It's not like it's a
yeah,
collector's item.
Yeah,
it's
I agree. That's why even these are all supposed to be high end collector knives, and you don't see a one of them here that ain't got a scratched G10 handle or a nick on the DLC coating. I mean, it's a knife.
I like war wounds too on knives to a point. Like I've bought a lot of knives from Terry, and he'll be like, "It's got this." I'm like, "I don't care."
Honestly, in a way, it's kind of nice when you buy a knife and it's got that first scratch in it already. Cause you're not you know what I mean? You're not like,
Yep.
oh, when's it gonna happen? When am I gonna mess it up for the
Wh-
first time?
yeah, when's
It's
my
like
stupid ass gonna drop it?
exactly, and then you're all disappointed at
Oh,
yourself because you finally. But then after that, when you finally get that first nick on it or whatever, like this is one I recently did it to. Southern Grind, Spider Monkey. These are a pretty expensive knife, and you can see the blade is nicked there now. And I was like, well, it's a full on worker now. Who cares? It's kind of nice when you finally get that first one out of the way and you're not as worried about it.
oh, that's I want that one, Paul. That's a sweet one. The Sage
Yep.
5 and 121.
Yeah, that's a sweet knife. I really like that burnt orange scale they did on that Sage
I
5
actually,
121.
I'm not a huge orange person, but I love the orange on that Rex and then
Yeah,
on the Sage.
it's
It's a
not like a
different. It's
hunter
kind of like a
orange.
burnt.
Yeah, it's a burnt orange. It is.
Yep.
It's nice. I, I perfectly understand not a lot of people like orange. I always have since I was a kid.
Oh no, I mean, I'm sure I like shit that other people don't. But
I think that's what's great about this community is we all have
yeah, like I hate
different
speed holes. Dougie loves them.
Yep. I like speedos because my knife's gonna be
Dougie's
fast.
I
Dougie's
I tend
all
to
about it.
lean with Brian on the subject of speed holes. I just don't love them. I don't know. I sometimes I've seen a few knives that I like, but a lot of the knives I see with speed holes on them, and I'm like, I just to me personally, it kind of looks like an afterthought. Is that their Terzula or Terzula?
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yep.
thing's
The Star
sweet.
Mate. Man, it's
I
just 450 for 20 CV
Ooh.
and black G10
and you can almost buy a real Bob Terzula for
on the
a,
secondary. Yeah.
yeah.
You,
That's a holy grail for me is a Bob Terzula. He builds some bad ass knives.
I think this might be the only orange knife I've got, other than like a hunting knife that has like orange hunting.
That's awesome.
But someone said you can't do anything to orange G10 dyeing, so I dyed mine to look like wood scales.
I like that. See, that's like what we were talking about with that Rex 121 Sage, though. It's like that burnt orange.
Yeah, I took the brightness off of it and put the lines in,
I
so
like
it
that
kind of has
orange
that.
too. Yeah, I like that. It's not one you see often. That's why I like so the tagalong I got. It's kind of that more burnt orange, that autumnish orange, and I liked it. I got the black and autumn orange handles, and I'm excited about it because all of my stuff now it's kind of that bright orange. But I like the more muted stuff too, like this tequila sunrise orange. I like that color a lot.
It's crazy how your knife uh, taste will change too. Like,
Even in this past year, so I don't know if you know this, Brian. I've only been collecting knives for like a year now, just
yeah,
about.
yeah, we've talked about that.
And my taste over that year has drastically changed.
Oh yeah,
Drastically. It's very funny. Like you start out, you
the more
know,
you handle, for one, it
yeah,
changes things.
yeah.
Yep.
And I think that's
You
why
find
I've leaned
locks you like, you find materials you like, steels you like,
ergonomics you like.
yep, makers you like. Like,
Yep. And that's what I've
I
started to get into recently is like you've shown me a lot is all these custom knife fixed blade makers out there that really do some cool stuff, and you want to support these guys. They're awesome guys that have small shops, and it's cool to buy a knife from them rather than a bigger company.
yep, I love like
And I've gotten
my
into the
fixed
fixed
blade
blade thing.
collection has blown up, and I love supporting the local guys like Keith, uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Morris Knives
I
out of
need to get a knife
Michigan,
from Keith.
Edgy American, Aries, TCal. I
Yes,
have a buddy
yes,
local that does it.
yeah. You cannot go wrong with the T-Cal either. Those are awesome knives. I
So
owned a
I had my
double O
camera off
two.
while I was doing my breathing exercise because I don't feel good, and I was sitting there talking to you guys about the Terry knives, and I realized that I'm sitting here holding a knife up to the camera, and I don't even have the damn thing on. So the the breathing remedies were working, but yeah, like this came with just the plastic FRN scales, and it had a big old scratch on it. And Terry gave me a deal, and I knew I was going to throw my card in. I just acid
That looks
washed the blade
awesome.
myself, put the Lynch on,
That's
guide the
one I want to
micarta.
grab. Is the either the Benchmade grip or the Hogue Ritter, the Ritter Hogue. I like the Ritter Hogue. I like the
I love
Benchmade
the
grip
grips.
too. Yeah, the grip interests me. So I had three Benchmades, and I two of them were bug outs, and then I think it
I
was
got
a
this one, and
Grizzly or something like that. I got it in trade and then traded it back off. It was some Hunter series Benchmade, and I
Crooked
the
River.
yeah, no, I think
the
it was
Crooked
like a
Rivers are
Grizzly
nice.
River or something like that. It was orange. It had like orange rubber scales on it. It was interesting.
I
Or
think I
use
know
it,
what
bud.
one you're saying. Cabela's had one, and it had
Come up
those rubber
here.
scales.
You come up
I
And it
here.
can't
was
remember
such a
what it
great
was.
knife, and it had D2, USA
Up
made
here.
D2 on it. But the
Can't
scales
remember.
were horrendous. It was FRN and a horrible
Up here.
plastic, like rubber.
Come on.
Yeah, I
And
took it in
Come
on
on.
trade and traded it off fast.
I finally found a guy that made some
Wanna come
custom
on?
scales for it, and it would have been awesome. But by
Come
the
on.
time I went back to Cabela's,
Come
they
on.
discontinued it. because that was a pretty cheap knife. It was a reasonable Benchmade. You could get it for like $110 or something.
I
What's up,
had the bug
Stevie?
outs too, and man, I was not
Bald headed
impressed with the bug outs.
cut head
So I
Stevie.
got the Benchmade
They
bug outs
he's on there. They
after.
saw you. Yeah. See?
Yeah, Mel
You a
Oh
Purdue.
good boogie.
He
Good
was the
boogie.
man. I like these.
You
yeah,
see?
I
They
think I'd
seen
like
you.
that too, Brian. I think I would like that. But when
They saw
after
you.
I got the bug outs after I got this, and I was not impressed with the bug out when I had this knife because
Yeah, the whole Deca's just killer.
superior blade steel. The ergonomics are
Yeah.
very similar on the
It's that
Deca
time.
and the bug out. The I actually prefer the jimping on the blade on the Deca. The bug out has jimping on the half liners right here, but not on the blade. So that was one thing
What's up,
for me
Ron?
too. Hey,
I mean,
Ron
Yeah,
Pro, how's it going, bud?
one. I don't know. I love these,
Yeah,
especially
I
yeah,
once
I
want
you
to
mean
put
the
try
the
one,
grip
Brian. I've
micarta
never
on
had my
them
hands
and
on one. They
change
look
the grip.
awesome.
the grip
They're amazing.
is a better knife than the bug out, hands down. They
Oh,
just
for
The
sure. This the thumb hole one that you have, Doug, is the exact one I want.
I do want a thumb hole mini yet,
Yeah,
but
yeah. The Spyderco boy in me coming out wants the one with the thumb
and
hole.
there's nothing like
the
posting that, and then everybody says the same thing every time. They're like, "How's it bench made if it's got a spidey hole in it?" Go Google that one, buddy.
but one of
You ever
the
seen
other
the?
reasons I think I like these is these were the knives that when my kids were younger I wanted and I couldn't afford. Like I passed
Yeah,
these up and I just kept the cheap blister pack Kershaws in my pocket because kids ain't cheap. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
and then nowadays you can find these dirt cheap on the secondary, especially if you can touch up the blade or do whatever
yeah,
yourself.
oh yeah, you'll find those
Buy
really cheap.
aftermarket scales because they're everywhere. Like
I
even if
think
you
that's
don't
the
keep
standard
it, you can
upgrade
turn
you need to
around and
do. I think that's the standard upgrade you need to do with the FRN on the Benchmades. That FRN Benchmade
yeah,
does is just not
the
great.
FRN on the grips is horrendous. But once
Yeah,
you put anything different, whether it's the aluminum, micarta,
yeah.
even G10 that they make, it changes the knife tremendously.
the micarta really classes it up. I really like the micarta both of you guys have. Oh, that is that the burlap micarta,
Yeah.
Doug? Yeah, that
Little
looks good.
little burlap, little mini.
I'm a sucker for
It's
some
hard to
burlap
tell on this one,
micartas.
but that's burlap.
Oh yeah, that's that black linen burlap. That's nice.
And
I really like that.
this is rocking the M4.
Yeah, that's a great looking knife, Brian. And then the scales look like way more comfortable than the bug
Oh,
out scales.
Yeah.
having
They
the contour of this in the micarta.
Right.
what got me really looking into my car, I don't know if anybody know who Fryburger is from like Roadkill Garage and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
He
love that show. Yeah.
he was the editor of Hot Rod magazine for years. He works on
Yep.
fucking cars and shit in his flip flops. Well, on Insta, I like tried to. I was back and forth with him and got lucky for some reason. He decided to message back, and I just he was like asking me a question. I was like, "Well, what's your go-to pocket knife?" And it was like, "Oh, it's the Griptilian." And I was like, well, I never thought, but he carries, so that made me want to get one. And
So
that was the first thing that he had mentioned was that it just fits your hand good. He liked the contouring when he was trying to do something, and it always seemed like he needed a knife when it was shit conditions.
having the Cabela's by me, the top knives that I always wanted were the grips, the bug out, things like that were in the case in the 940 and when my oldest daughter graduated, she sent money one birthday for me to get something, and it was only like a $50 gift certificate to Cabela's. And I'm sitting there at the desk looking at these knives, and my wife walks up and she's like, "Holy shit, that's an expensive knife." And I'm like, "But I've got that gift certificate." She goes, "It ain't that big." And the lady behind the desk, she goes, "Well, we have friends and family this weekend, and you're family." And I'm like, "Awesome." So I got a pretty good deal, and this was like the first like expensive knife I got, and it was crazy. I we went camping like 2 weekends after that, and I had this thing in my pocket. I knew I had it in my pocket. Everybody went to bed. I'm sitting out by the fire, having some beers, and I go to get the thing out, to flip, screw around with it, and it's gone. Everybody else is sleeping. I'm like, no way. So I spend like an hour in my drunk flip flops walking around the campsite looking for my fucking knife with a flashlight, and I don't find it. Can't find it. I'm like, it's gone. I bring my drunk ass into the camper. I go to sleep. I wake up and it's right next to me on the nightstand. I know I didn't put it there. I don't know. Like, so, the fact that my daughter pitched in and stuff like that. But then the funny thing is, being one of my first girl knives, that, good steel S30 back then, I was like, this thing is so overrated. The steel sucks. I loved it until it went dull, right? And I'm like,
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out how to sharpen. But that was back in the days I was still using those stupid fucking pull throughs. I was
Yeah.
ruining the fucking blade on it instead of putting any kind of edge.
Oh my
But
gosh.
now that I can sharpen S30, oh,
My father-in-law has a really nice knife. It's an automatic Benchmade Adams or yeah, Adams, Adamas maybe Adams, the
Yeah.
crew wear one. And he pulled the thing out the other day and showed it to me. And he had been sharpening it with a one of those steel kitchen rods. And I was horrified. I was like, "You've got to let me fix this thing."
that steel rods are actually better probably than those pull throughs. Those pull throughs are horrible. Now,
Not the
if you've
way
got
he
a
was
pull through
using
that's
it.
only ceramic, that won't fuck your blade up too much. It'll actually help maybe a little. But if you're doing ones with carbides and you're pulling it through, those fuck up blades so
Oh yeah,
bad.
they just rip the edge off and they just
Oh, they do.
tear. Yeah, they just rip the edge right off.
Yep, it's horrible. And
Yeah,
I was using
I
those
have
for a while, and I couldn't figure out why I couldn't ever get a good edge on it. I
family
was
members
dumb
who
back in the
bring
day, man.
knives and they'll sharpen them with those, and I'm like, that is the worst thing you can use. You might as well just not sharpen it and bring it to me
Yep.
because they just chip the edge right off, and then you have to spend way longer, you
Yeah.
know,
Seriously,
breaking down
just
that edge,
having a leather
getting it there
strop
back.
and learning, getting some compound and never letting it, as long as you don't get any chips or something, keeping it honed
Yeah,
up, you'll go way further than anything. What's
yeah.
up, Bill?
If you just as long as you don't run into any chips, these
Yeah,
modern steels, all you have to do is strop.
drop and
I
hone
don't
it.
have,
Just
yeah,
don't ever.
I never have to do any hard edge cutting, reprofiling. I mean, I understand if you want to reprofile an edge from 22 degrees to 17 degrees, but I personally, for me, I'm not that big of a slicey snob to where I need to
This bad mamma
reprofile
jamma
an edge.
right there. That's ceramic. Even a small chip or whatever. I keep most things honed up with that and a strop. That's it.
Yeah, I use the same work sharp. They're
I
awesome.
love that thing. And then I've
Yeah,
got
those are awesome.
the
I
field
find myself
ones
using
in
that
both
more than
cars.
I have the field sharpener too. And
Yep.
man, when I'm downstairs, sometimes I'll touch them up with that, and it does a great job.
That one I just showed, this stays on my dresser. And next to that, I have three different strops. One just plain leather, one with green compound, and one with a diamond. And I use that 90% of the time. I have one of those fixed blade systems from Worksharp. I've got other stones. I use this most of the time. Even if I've
I
got
don't even.
the 320 on here is more than enough usually to fix anything. And then it goes up to 800 if I want to put a nicer edge on.
Yeah, I don't even have one of the fixed angle sharpeners, Brian. You'd think I'd
And
have
then
something nice, but
I
I
usually just keep it at 20, but they have 15 and 17-degree blocks that you can put on there too.
I use the 20-degree blocks as well. I find
I
the
like the
20 degree.
20.
I do too. I think it holds. I mean, I'm not trying to sit there and slice through paper all day. I use my edges to work with. So 20 holds longer for me. I like 20 and 20
Yep.
degrees slices through paper. I can take one of these and slice through paper very easily.
Yep. I like 20. I was saying that last night on bees when everybody was talking about the angles they do, and I'm like, I like just sticking to 20.
Yeah,
Couple
I think
things, he was talking about on some of his spider toes, he goes to 17, and I actually think some of them come at like 17 anyways. So
so too. I have an
Yeah.
S110V variant right here, and I'm pretty sure these are a 17-degree edge from the factory because it's pretty steep. I've never even stropped this knife at all or anything, and it's still really sharp. This is actually my most used Spyderco. I carry this to work at. You can see it's purple on this side, but where it wears against my pocket's pretty brown now. But this S110V stays sharp for a long time. I've never even had to strop this, like I said.
I love that Mannix too. It had a lot of work, but these two it's between these two for the probably most used. And then that little native is always with one of these.
This is another one that is most used, and it's also S110V. This is a my only one. It's a factory second. You can see the notch right there on it. If my camera would focus.
God, I was
Yeah.
just the big screen where my chat is a little behind it. You guys know how it is. And I can see how spooged up my blades were. God, they looked her.
Oh yeah, this one's dirty as heck too. Yeah, I love these pair of threes though, man. Even with a big hand, like Brian, you got big hands too. These things with that choil, they fit so good, and they're perfect size
Yeah,
little
they're the
knives.
best.
They're
Yeah,
awesome.
they're a solid little carry.
They are. I think everybody should have. I think this is a great one to start with for everybody. If you're thinking about getting a Spyderco, the pair of three is a good one, or a Mannix too. If you aren't a fan, you're not going to be a fan of the top liner because some people aren't. The Mannix 2 is a fantastic knife. I have the Crewwear Mannix 2, and I love this thing. This was actually my first Spyderco I ever
Being
got.
left-handed, I would think the Mannix 2 is better than any of the compression.
I have no problems running the compression lock left-handed. You can see mine are mostly all clipped left, and it's weird how I do it. So I hold it like a cigar, but that's how I use the compression lock left-handed.
So on the PM3, I don't mind it, but on the little native, no way. It's too small. Like I, that one's a right-handed for me. But
Yeah, you can
and
see that's
then
the only one I
if you
have.
get the CMEs, it definitely makes a difference being left-handed. But
So that's the only one you'll notice I have the clip right-handed on. This one it's just made to be in the fifth pocket too.
you know,
So that one typically I carry right-handed, and it'll be my little
yeah,
fifth pocket knife.
it's too much. It's too tiny for the left at all. You're like at dangerous angles with that thing, trying
Yeah.
to get it left-handed.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
when Backpack
definitely.
hooked me up with this bad boy, I
It
friggin' love
changed your life.
it. Well, I already had mine, but now I'm friggin' it might be the knife I start collecting. I love these fucking threes.
I think it would be cool to get a junker pair of three if they don't do it in the next couple years, and I think you can do it. Get a pair of three, and then get a junker pair of two, and have them reprofile the blade to have like a Warncliffe, and have them put the pair of two paramilitary two blade in pair of three scales.
Oh, so you can
And
cut it
then,
down enough that, but still
yeah,
do the.
exactly. And then that way it would still be the right length inside the scale.
What's up, Terry?
What's up, Big Jim?
I think
Terry?
that would be sweet. Course too.
Yeah,
By the time I've also been thinking you might have enough money in it at that point, it might be just as expensive to do a reblade. Get somebody to do a custom blade.
Yeah.
yeah.
I want a custom. The first custom blade I want to get is I really want to get I don't know if you guys know Transparent Knives, but he does
Yep, we
custom
know
made
Yeah.
who.
blades on these that are sick. He does so one he does it's a harpoon, and it's in he does a crew wear option, and I would love to get a crew wear harpoon.
I really haven't done much of this because of the sentimental and what I want, but I have been so considering getting a reblade for that
That would be sick.
from Transparent.
He does the cool. So he even does some I saw for a bug out that are. I'm like, man, that makes me kind of want to do a custom bug out build because he does some that are crazy. But I'd like to start with a Demco from him.
Bug outs are nice if you do the builds. Stevie did one
Yeah.
this year and his was sick.
What's cool about a bug out is you can build them from nothing now. There's so much aftermarket out there for them.
Yeah.
You can build them from nothing. So I've seen people who have $800-900 bug outs and not a single part on it's from Benchmade.
That's I mean you can damn near do the same thing with a PM2 though or a PM3.
Yeah, I agree. I think you can now. I the only thing that I don't know is liners, but I suppose there's scales now that do allow.
You can Etsy some liners.
Oh, you can. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I've seen them. They're just like steel pressed out liners. I don't know how good they are. They review well, but because I was looking, what got me down that rabbit hole was the whole lightweight, spider codes and trying to put, you know, different scales, not lightweight models on
Right,
it,
right. Converting
and
like a
try,
Magna
yeah,
Cut knife to a linered knife.
yeah, and it's the blade evidently has different shaping in the lock or something. Is what I ended up finding out.
Oh, really? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
they're not interchangeable from the way I understood it. Now I might be wrong, but I was reading, and that was enough to get me
Hmm.
off that trail.
Those two. That's what I was saying earlier about the Riv. They're like the best small knife you can get.
Yeah,
You
I
can get a
like
full
that
grip
Rev.
on these damn things.
That's a good looking knife. What's the steel on that one, Brian?
Magna Cut.
Oh, that's sweet.
They came out with that black carbon fiber with the gold hardware. I friggin' love that. I would have bought one if I didn't already have the micarta one.
They have a larger knife. They do an L Max, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head.
The Biblio.
I It might be, yes.
I
And
saw one that I want. It's
I'm
it's
pretty
this
interested.
knife. It's just larger. And
Yes, it looked very similar to that, and that's what reminded me of it. They had one in L Max, and it was like $198 or something, which for L Max is pretty reasonable. And I like the looks of it. It looked like a good working knife. I haven't tried any of those giant mouses out yet, and I'd like to.
what you doing, Doug?
I thought I had found something here. It's REK. They do some reblading, and it was somebody off the uh,
We got
off the
Doug
normal
going down the reblade rabbit hole.
guys.
That's why he got quiet. Look at
I'm
him. He's all
always going down the rabbit hole
bam.
of
I knew something was up. Like
this damn. If I can make it bigger, that 940 reblade is sick.
I know, dude.
Yeah,
Those
that's
things.
sick.
That looks like a Gavco blade on a.
Yeah, it does.
I love those. That's friggin' sweet. There's
That
some
is
really cool
sick.
ones. That one, you had a pretty cool reblade 940, Doug. But that
Yeah, and
company, they fucking billboard all
That
over it.
Gersh.
Warncliffe with the blade hole in it. Oh, it's sick.
Oh, the Warncliffe with the studs, with the hollow.
Oh
Look at the
man,
hollow on
that's
that.
sick.
That
Look
hollow
at
is
that
sick.
freaking hollow grind. Oh,
Yeah, it's definitely
That's
those
giving me a
are.
hard
so
on.
I was just looking at earlier some
Those are fucking awesome.
Yeah,
flipper
those are.
deletes on these
Look at that
tenderers,
carbon fiber with the.
and that's one I'm kind of thinking about now. Is doing a
Now we
flipper delete.
know. Now we know why Doug was so quiet. He had that
Man,
Yeah,
that
knife
is
horn all to
sick.
himself over there.
I was touching myself.
He was over there with a pants tent, trying to tuck it in the waistband,
Bring
I
up
mean,
and
that
that
it's
studded
harpoon.
uh, Warncliffe one.
That is sweet. Look at that hollow grind.
Yeah, that thing just looks awesome.
That is sick. The
and his
swedge on that
billboarding is
too.
spot on. That's the thing. I mean, it's nice and clean, right up there, out of the way. Gersh, man, he sticks it like
That's who I was talking about. It's
yeah, it's
fucking everywhere. It makes it look cheap, dude. To me, it makes it look like a gas station 940. Like you think it's a knockoff,
Yeah,
a cool
I
looking
agree.
knockoff, but the billboarding just is shit.
Man, that folded up with that swedge.
oh,
Shoot. Oh
it's
my
sexy.
God, that's a good looking knife. Who is this again, Doug? I can't
R
read
E
the
K
RDK. Yeah, I gotta
R
see
E
him.
K. Let me go back to his site.
Dang, those are some good looking reblades.
Is he doing this like is he just buying 940s, doing blades and selling them himself, or are these all reblades
He
that he's
sells
done?
them via his newsletter. Reblades are generally around 4 bills.
That friggin' you know what? It's worth it though because, like I've said, this 940, my daughter already knows it's hers. Like
Oh,
I've
his
told her,
pair of threes. The pair of threes are just as nasty.
don't even show them, dude.
Oh
I've
no.
already told you my pair of three issue, and now you're gonna.
Oh no. Now he's gonna show us. Oh my gosh. That is so sick. See, that doesn't even
Yeah.
look like a Spyderco anymore, though. That is a
No, that
full
looks
on.
like some kind of
That's a
off the
full
wall
on custom
custom.
knife, especially with the micarta inserts. Oh my gosh.
Feel like I
Oh
gotta touch
man.
myself.
Oh my
Holy shit!
god.
Look at the friggin' bronze. Yeah,
Oh,
Topo.
oh my god.
Topo makes you want to touch yourself.
Yeah.
I might have to do backpack justice and put a
Oh my
reblade on his
god.
titanium
That is.
scales. I think he would appreciate that.
Yeah, they look good. It almost has a front flipper.
It
I bet you can front flip it.
I bet you can front flip that. I bet
you
it's like
could
a
if there's
shaman.
it, does
Oh,
he have jimping there? Because if you do,
yeah.
I guarantee you
Right.
I
It's
could.
like a shaman where you can front flip it. There's
Oh,
yes,
it's
Yup,
you can definitely front flip that.
100%,
100% you
100.
can front flip that. That is sick.
that is some great
Yeah.
work, man. I think I love a good Google search, folks.
Oh man.
Did we lose everybody? Because my chat hasn't moved in like 40 minutes. But
I think they're all rubbing themselves. They can't touch the keyboards. They're all as bad as we are about this shit. This is REKKnives.com.
Yep.
oh, I really want to
Oh,
forget
he
that,
does
but I'm gonna
smock
write it
too.
down.
I just found another one I need to look up.
He
Yeah, those pair of
harpoons,
threes really get me going. That blue twill carbon fiber one. Holy
man,
fuck.
and that looks like the same
What's up,
blue
Henry?
carbon fiber like Asher used. It's a whole new level of blue.
What is
I
that
had,
thing he lays over the compression lock too? Because it's clear.
I
It's like
don't know.
it's clearly like a CME, but it's not.
It
It's
almost looks bolted on. I don't know. It's there's not a good
Ah,
picture of
that's
it.
why he got so quiet. G-Ball's
I.
got his giveaway going on.
Oh, well, y'all go get that free shit.
Oh, they're all watching G ball. I can't blame them.
See, there's like the best picture of it, and
I love me some G-Ball.
Oh,
it's
Greg's an awesome guy.
I
it's
I'm probably one of his longest subscribers, and I never even get to go to his lives anymore.
So you know what's funny? The first time I ever joined a live with Greg, I won a knife, and it was this right here. Um, I won three knives that he did a partnership with Vosteed, and I've kept this one because I thought it was cool that I won it from Greg, and I actually really like this knife. The Vosteed Shilling
Shellin'.
cutters, they're
Yeah,
great,
those things
great
are
knives.
sick.
Yeah, they're great. I actually get comments on this one a lot at work. They're like, I really like the shape of that blade, and it's a really user-friendly blade shape. That's for sure.
The mini crossbar lock nightshade is friggin' awesome.
So this is another one. I carry this to work all the time, Brian, and I was telling you about how I like LMAX. I've never had to strop this yet. Watch this. It's just it's never been stropped, like I said, and I'm just
Nice and toothy. Grabs
yeah.
cut right through.
It holds an edge for a long time, and I'm an electrician. I cut cable with this thing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dulls shit up quick.
Yes, it does.
Man, I
Like
should jump over the G ball and enter the giveaway. What's he giving
S30V.
away? Is it worth it?
Oh, I'm sure it is. G Ball's always giving away something good.
He's a
so
homie. He's hooked me up. One of so uh this if you're not familiar with off grid fixed blades,
Man, that thing is beautiful. So
you
it
should
is.
be.
It's a lock bar button.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's sick. I like that lock bar button alone. I like the way he like step mills it like that.
So you have to drill.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
drill
So
a
you got to
hole in
drill
it.
out. Yeah,
Yeah. So there's a, and then it's modded. See.
that's not a
Yep.
big deal though. If I'm gonna, I would do that on a knife. I know I'm gonna keep.
And then so it's like the, what is it? The OCD. The
It's like the
It's like the
compression made
CME.
easy, the
Yeah,
CME, but
yeah.
you're actually, instead of super
permanent.
gluing it, you're screwing it on.
See, that's why
And
I've never installed a CME. I bought one, and when I learned that there was no other way about going, because I was thinking about seeing if you could screw it from the backside, but with the material they're made out of, it wouldn't hold up to that. It would just
That would
crack
break,
off like
yeah.
that. Yeah.
But the
so
titanium,
that's,
you can tap it so the screw will go in right.
And that's what I
but
think is the right way to install one of those is to
yeah.
tap it from the backside. I don't know why people are so worried because when you install a CME, I don't think anybody's ever going to go about taking it off when you sell it to the next guy. That cleaver is sick, Brian.
Yeah, these are
So you,
great. These are off grid. And I was carrying this as a neck knife for quite a while. And
Is
I went on a trip to Tennessee and it fell off. And Greg hooked me up because he knew I liked it so much with another one.
that off-grid Cayman you have is one of my favorite blade shapes they make. That knife is sick.
This thing is ridiculously good.
Yeah, that's a cool knife.
so it's
I like the
75
handle
bucks.
shape on that for sure. That's a good
Yeah, it
when it's
is.
curved like that, that's a good natural feeling for me.
It's a worker. This thing is just a tough beast
Yeah, I
for a
like
little
that.
EDC fixed blade.
This is one I got recently as a present. Um, I don't know if you guys know pickled steel that much. I'm sure Brian knows them a little bit.
Yep, yeah,
This is the Impala Hunter. This thing is sick. This was an awesome present.
yeah.
I think
I li-
Kelly White may still have a couple of these available. I know she had some pickled steel stuff left. These are awesome, sharp as heck.
they
Yeah,
have a
next time
couple pickled steel models that Warhog or whatever it is, the cleaver
that
looking one.
Warhog is sick. Yeah, that was a sick
That one's pretty
knife.
sweet.
Yeah, I wish
Um,
I could have grabbed one of those.
I've only got one pickled steel right now, and I got it in a giveaway actually
That's how I got
from.
my other one. I got this from Scott Aries. I got this in an Aries EDC giveaway. This is a cool knife, and he never brought these into the states. He only, for whatever reason, brought this one or maybe one more in, and it's the Berserker S. Yeah, that's what it is. This is an awesome knife.
This
D2.
thing, yeah, mine's D2. This the action on it is crazy good for. I'm
Yeah,
sure these
same for
are.
this one, dude. It's crazy good for a budget knife. Like it's so yeah. And he did the lock bar access really good on this knife.
Oh yeah, there's dude.
Cause
That blue is nice, and I'm not a big blue person.
I'm not either, but that blue is sick. When we were looking at those
Ooh, they
paraffins
have every
earlier, that
color of that. Go to the yellowish orange one.
yeah, that yellow's sick. So my problem would be are this guy only doing these with left-handed scale or right-handed scales? 'Cause that's a problem I run into a lot. A lot of the aftermarket scales, they don't drill them
Yeah, I
on the
kind of.
left
I
side.
don't know why they do that too, because it's like I get it that it's kind of you're upgrading it, but I also like personally I like being able to carry my knives. Oh, that purple and the purple red. Oh, jeez,
Yeah, the purple and the yellow. I really like
that
that yellow. That blue is
that
sick
purple with
too.
the splashes of red.
Oh yeah, that's sick.
Maybe it's red with splashes of blue. I'm colorblind, but
I
that's
think these
definitely
are.
purple. I
I,
like
I
I
think
those.
like the purple with the white. I think the purple, and then you do some red accents on. Man, that blue. I think I like the blue the most.
I think that blue is probably
That's
getting put
a
in the cart.
that. Next weekend on Knifeaholics, we're gonna see Doug.
What would be awesome is if, like, with that blue, you could have the option
And
of getting like
the price on those isn't
a
awful
red
because you're
backspacer.
getting that backspacer with it too.
Yeah.
That's honestly right on par with what they would be if you were getting them without it. Yeah, I think that's a good price.
Well,
That
see,
blue.
I got this PM3 in the Spy 27, and I'm not real
So
happy with the G10.
tell me about this Spy 27. What's the performance like on it so far? Because
That's
So
45.
far, man, the
I've heard
Bodacious,
S35. That's what I've heard.
yeah, and with the Bodacious, that's what I've got in it. I mean, I'm going on about 3 months. It's probably the most carried knife I own right now, and it's got some stropping, and that's about it. And it's just ribbon through paper. So
S35 is awesome. I like S35.
I need to try some Spy 27.
This
I
is
like
a
it.
They have decent prices on it, and there's
this
some
is a
knives
cool
that
knife.
I
I've
could
got
add to
a
the collection in it.
So this
I
was
got a
mass
RS.
drop and Gavco collaboration, and this is S35.
It's a beast.
Ooh, that's nice.
Is that DLC on there?
Nope, it's not. It's polished.
I didn't know if the camera was. But I bought that Spy 27 Bodacious because I wanted a Bodacious, and I like the G10 on that one. And all I've done with that knife is put a lynch clip on it, and I've carried the shit out of it. And I seem to be, it just seems to be the Spyderco go to.
The
I'll
new
pick up one of
Devos
the
that
other ones.
dropped, have you seen the clips that he made up for those?
Yeah,
Will those fit any of the Devos with the Spidey clip hole?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure.
Because I have been hemming and hawing. I've been carrying this a lot more lately on what clip to put on this thing.
I ended up just lynching it.
I know, but
I guess got a
that
black lynch.
that
That's what I
milled
want
one
to
that
pick
he's
up.
doing would be pretty sweet.
I want to pick one of those stout V2s up this year, Brian. That knife really is a good looking knife.
This is actually a V1.
It is.
Yeah, I think we might have.
This
So
isn't
that's
wasn't
20 CV
available.
then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this was
that's
kind of doctored up by Lefty, and he gave it the Brent, and I ended up getting it from Brent. And I think Dougie's got the other. I think ours are kind of hodgepodge from each other to make.
I like 20 CV a lot.
So I
Yeah,
believe
that's sweet. I
ours
like
were
that lynch clip on it,
swapped to
Doug.
make these.
That looks good with the lynch on it.
I
It's the
love
first
Lynch.
time
I put Lynch on just about everything, but I
that's the
just
first time I've seen a stout with one, and that looks good.
that feather does look good on that one. I
Yeah,
like
it
that.
does.
Man, I think I've got other
And they make a
hardware. I
left-handed
noticed
one
there
of
was.
those, so that's what really gets me going about it is, I can get one of those left-handed bolster lock. That's awesome for me.
I
This
just
is one I had anodized by
I put
Dark
Lynch on
Water,
everything.
and
yeah,
he
I've
did a
got too many of
phenomenal
those damn
job on this.
boxes. Too many of those boxes show up in the mail. Those are probably the most expensive small box.
This knife is still good.
That's one I wished I grabbed, Brian. I think that's I think that's Casey's best looking knife design right there. It may
The
not be
aluminum
the
is
best.
so friggin' good. And it's the cheapest version that there was, and I think it's the best of the downdraft.
The downdraft is such a good looking knife. It's one
It
of the only
really is.
ones he's done that's you know a worn cliff blade like that. It's not really him, so it's a cool knife. I think he really nailed that one. Are any of you guys gonna pick up that new design
I
he's got coming
the
out?
tornado.
The tornado. Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Probably. I'm not.
torn. I'm torn because I really want, and I've been holding money aside to get the black and gold tornado. But, and I love Casey. I support just about everything he's had. The only knife of his that he's dropped that I haven't bought is the titanium uh, integral from Kubi because it's got speed holes in it. Just can't do it.
I agree with you. I
But
can't really do the speed hole
I
thing.
love that
But to
tornado and
each
I
their
want
own.
it. But I think I'm going to take the money for the tornado and roll the dice and hope that I can get one later. And I think I'm going to do the Dylan Mallory H2O tomorrow.
You're the
Yeah,
second
I was.
person that has told me to take a look at that H2O. I haven't even looked at it.
Let
I
me.
gotta I gotta take a
Oh,
look at that
you got,
knife.
yeah, in 150 for that tomorrow for the early bird on the kickstart. It's going to be a steal, dude.
Brian, I agree that Mach 71 is a sweet looking knife. That's a good looking design.
I bug the crap. Brian does too, but both of us probably bug the shit out. I always tease him about I want that Mach 71. When are you gonna sell
Yeah,
it to?
that's what I
had it
told him. I said the
saved
Mach
here.
71's awesome.
It bums
And
me
then
out that that didn't get picked up and didn't go, but
no, no.
There we go. Get it
yeah,
brought up.
I was hoping that Mallory's kickstart went active right now at midnight tonight, but it doesn't go till 4 a.m. or 4 p.m. tomorrow.
I want to get on the
And
folder from
Did,
TCO. What
did
do you
they
look
guys
at that
think
thing,
say
about
dude.
that?
who who's gonna OEM it?
Probably
Um,
CJRB. That's who has been doing his OEM, CJRB.
I don't know. It just don't look like they're kind of
I think he
No,
went with someone else. This is his, and
for
so he has
150
this
with
design with.
titanium.
that's a good looking knife. What's the steel on it going to be, Brian?
I'm down
I
here.
think it's
20
20
CV.
CV.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's great.
That's what I thought it was. Like that or M390. I can't remember what it was, but I think
They're
yeah,
basically the same thing, M390 and 20 CV.
he's got some stick. That's just the. You should look through the different versions he's got too available.
See, that's where I didn't see. Is it not got the versions here on that?
Maybe not till it launches. It actually goes. I think he might have been limited by what he could put up. But if you go to his Instagram. He's got
That's what I'm.
posts with.
Because that's I haven't seen those. All I saw was that carbon fiber, and I'm not. I'd like something different.
I love that design too. That's a
Yeah, I really like his design language. He does the long, skinnier knives
yep.
that are bigger size. I like it.
I just wonder what
He's a
the
homie.
H2O lore
I
is
don't
going to
I
be.
haven't supported him yet. I think I gotta grab one of those tomorrow. Today. We're after midnight.
Yeah,
At 4 o'clock today, those are look at that backspacer, dude. That's titanium. That's
yeah. And it's a
like
big one.
for 150, 20 CV, titanium, carbon fiber.
I'm going to have to see what all the add ons, because I'm not, the variants will be nice.
I've been on a kick lately of just black with either satin or stonewash.
So you can get it in DLC,
Yep, I know he's got that.
natural jade.
Get that all black with the DLC.
That's solid
The all
titanium.
black with the green looks awesome.
That it does look pretty badass. That black
That's
with jade.
awesome.
And then it leaves you that option to dye out, however, if you ever get froggy.
What do you guys think
Man,
about the Spyderco Canis?
I like that one.
These are a cool knife.
man, the murdered out is a dark little beast.
Yeah, that's a sweet. I actually think I might like
I
the
like the
green
black with
beast.
the gray bolster, titanium bolster.
I
That
mean,
purple, oof, the
That is
Timascus.
good looking.
Damascus.
Yeah, that looks fantastic. Oh, the black.
Yeah,
I like the
Man, I
Damascus
think the
kit
murdered out bolster looks in the murdered out blade looks is the way to go with that knife. That's a great looking knife.
because
they
that
all
big
look
old top.
I
fucking
think the
That's
carbon fiber with black looks good. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that looks really good. There's something to be
Then you
said
can
about
put a
that one.
splash of color in there, get that
With the clip,
backspacer either.
yeah, you could
Yeah,
do like a blue clip and a blue back spacer or something. That would look really good. Or red.
definitely, Terry. Just talk to him. He'll hook you up. Terry's got world class mouse skills.
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, have you seen the way he sews leather? Yeah, I definitely have to get it on the H2O. I just don't know which variant is going to be. I mean, that DLC, this one kind of costing me with the titanium and then the Damascus kit on that.
I like that. Yeah, that right there is one
I
I
can't
might like.
believe he's only selling these for 150.
They're going up. Oh, they're going up.
This is the
He's hooking the
pre-sale.
homies up.
I
The
got you.
150 is only 24 hours.
I got you. That's a good deal.
He's
Yeah.
hooking up the homies that are getting in, and I don't think the Kickstarter is going up much after that. But then once they are released and they're actually his on his site for sale, they'll be marked up. So if you're thinking about them and you want one, it's a good idea to back the Kickstarter.
Yeah, and then that's one of the onlys I would because it's him. And I bet even old backpack will be looming somewhere. He'll show up with one because
Dylan's a cool dude, man.
He's Mallory fan.
Yeah,
3.5 inch. First of all, he checked that off the box with the full size blade. And I mean, there's just so many options. And then after the fact, this scale is easily gonna get made into carbon fibers or
I might be able to do some of those if it's onlay on top of a flat scale. As long as I don't have to mill out behind it, I can pretty much do it.
hey, I want a video of whatever Terry and Cheeto work out. So I'll trade something in there, like a like a
That'll be
case,
on
like
that'll
a
be on his
case toothpick or
OnlyFans
something.
page, Doug.
Y'all got to do
Only
nice stuff
Knifes.
while you're doing it too.
These things are still on sale. Grab some. I want to send a payment to Blue.
Well, I don't. I should be able to make this Tuesday. Shouldn't be a problem. But the next two Tuesdays are going to be iffy. I got to travel.
All right.
So if Backpack can set it up, I'll have the iPad with me. I'll have time to do it, but I don't know if I have the computer. I might have the computer with me. I'll have it, but I don't know how. This Tuesday, I might be in some kind of meetings or bullshit. So I don't know, how those evenings go on a business trip. But, but, we'll see
I
how
was
that
hoping to have a
goes.
bunch of these on the page tonight, but I didn't get the rest of them turned that I want before I post them.
But
I
I
still
will be
stand on the
around next
fact that you need to
Saturday.
make a bright pink one, Brian. I will buy that from you.
I can do pretty much anything. That there's the I've got a good source of these blanks. They're basically just pen blanks, but
We just need to figure out how to put a mushroom head on one of them
I
That's what I'm saying. I want a pink one.
with like the
with the
mushroom head.
mushroom tip.
Oh yeah,
I could
that'll
do
be the
that.
that'll be the real self-defense weapon. That'll be the
That'll be the
last thing. That'll be the last thing somebody sees.
is my pink mushroom tip coming at them. My angry,
Yeah,
angry mushroom.
I sent a red, white, and blue one of these to PCal because he said he was going to Disney. I said, "Well, I'll send you
I
some you
saw
can
that.
carry."
I saw that. It looked awesome. The red, white, and blue one looked sick. I saw that in a picture. Tim's an awesome guy. Do you have any decals, Brian?
Yeah, I got some PCal.
So I
I think
had
these are going to Zach's stuff.
I had a 002, and I gifted it back to a friend because he really loved those. But
Chris,
man, he builds an awesome product. Yeah, the freaking the 007 is another one that I've always liked. The night, I think it's the Night Stalker or Night Guard, maybe. Oh, that's another one I really like. That would be an awesome bush knife right there, Brian. Yeah,
the
that's a
Taylor's
great
Ridge is
knife.
nice. I'm
That's a
not
great
sure.
knife.
There's a lot of the O1 through like O7s. A lot of those I like. I just got to pick one. And
Right, I understand. They're and I don't think you can go wrong with any one you pick. I think no matter which one you grab, you're going to be happy with it.
yeah, they make killer stuff.
They do, and they're such awesome people, all of them.
They are.
Yeah, they're great to support. I'm excited to see what they're going to do this year because they got CTS XHP coming out.
Dude, you need to
Um,
hit up Loot.
I do, I do. I
He's
saw
selling
the,
the orange handle.
I saw, I know it was. I've been thinking about it. I saw he had it up for sale for a good price too. Um, it's a good looking knife.
I think Kelly and Brian have the blue Rich Light one. I've got the green micarta, and that one's orange G10.
I
And they're
saw it.
the only three that have been made.
There, that orange G10 one is sick too. Yeah, maybe I should hit him up and see if he still got it because it was my favorite one he has was the orange G10.
Yeah, I know, Terry. That's one of the issues now is I get worried about some of my knives because technically the way I carry them, they're concealed. And Michigan has a stupid law about
Yeah, this shit's
length of.
getting ridiculous. Where all of a
So
sudden knives have become part of the. Well, are they protected?
my
Fucking
thug,
ridiculous.
I love this thing, and I don't ever carry it because Technically, the blade's too long. My shirt
Yeah,
goes
I
over and it's
love your
concealed,
that knife is so sick, Brian.
but that's why I love my joke wolf because they can't go ahead and try and tell me that bitch is too long. That and my Bloom Cliff on the belt
That knife is so
are
sick. That knife, every time you pop that knife out, I'm like, oh man, I need to get with that dude too, because that knife is sick. That
it's
reminds me
also
of like,
partial to me that I did the scales. That makes it another.
yeah, you killed those scales too. They look awesome. I'm excited about the under the bridge custom I got with those another it's gonna be a worn cliff this time, but it is an undertow. His segmented scales are so sick.
I just liked my natural micarta yellow
I
glow.
love micarta. This is actually burlap micarta. This and he puts abalone in it and like crushes it
That
up into
green
a dust.
abalone, Mike, that shit is. I need to work with that. I'm doing a nice burlap right now for Cheeto. It's a
So I
bison
asked him
burlap with orange.
if he had any abalone burlap abalone, and he said he didn't have any more to work with on this new knife. So I opted for something. It's going to be cool. It's called Grip Tech, and to me it looks like Bakelite, which
Oh yeah, that's cool.
yeah, yeah, which I thought was really cool. So it's got the same orange and brown
That orangish
pattern to it.
brown color. It's gonna
Yeah,
look a lot like vintage Westinghouse. That'll be
yes.
nice.
And then what I did was I split it up with white. It's a white spacer that's actually a glowstone, and it's called Dragon or Dragon's Blood or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it glows
Yeah.
bright red, even though it's white.
Oh,
And then
that's cool.
the front right here is going to be carbon fiber on that
That's
one.
pretty cool.
So
Right.
it's going to look good, I think.
I've got
And
some of my Spyderco's in. It's a white polymer that the guy 3D printed, and one glows blue and one glows green, and that
that's
stuff's
sweet.
cool. But it's really slick to the touch. But doing it as a liner, where you're not actually using it as the grip, would be awesome.
Bunny,
Yes. Did
there
you
was
see that one
something.
Scott did? Aries did one like that.
Yeah,
And and it looked so sick. And it was, I think it was camo carbon on top of that. It was sweet.
I really want to make some of my own knives so I can do scales,
I
permanent
think that would
scales.
be cool. I'd
We'll
buy
see.
one from you
Um,
for sure.
The
doing
knife.
doing removable scales, you may not think so, is a lot harder than like pin scales that you're finishing it on the whole knife. You can contour it all together. Everything's going to be
Oh, that makes
symmetrical.
sense.
These, I'm finishing them separate. And you screw up, and you're going to see it. It's not going to be symmetrical. So because I can't take someone's knife they send me, put the scales on, and grind on their knife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to make you a blank.
I am starting to do that. I take micrometers and I check the knife for thickness, and then I'll make a blank.
What are you making? Like a wooden blank?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. I'm sure that doesn't take too long either.
No, I just gotta trace it out, just like I do the scales. Drill the hole, and then once I want, I'll put it all together, and I'm not talking about just yours, Cheeto. Other people's. I don't want to, like, say someone sends me in a one with a black finish, right? I'm not going to be able to match that finish, so I'm not going to grind it.
Folks, Mama is texting me. She is ready for her evening.
Ready for that popcorn.
Yep, it's
It
time
went
to get in
fast.
there and
It was a good night.
yes,
I
it
didn't know
did.
how I
It
was
was
going to
real good.
do. I had been feeling like crap all day, but this was fun.
I had a good time.
It
Heck
always
yeah.
is. It's like, well, I guess we'll get it going, and then you get going, and then it's like, well, I don't want to stop.
I didn't even realize it's already
Yep.
12:20 where I'm at. I didn't even realize it.
Harry, I do need to pick up some bolt butter from you, and a larger size would be sweet because the wife just bought a really nice leather concealed carry purse, and I want to get something for her to keep it.
You want to put Terry's bolt butter on your wife's purse?
Let her. I want to rub that butter all over that thing. Ugh,
Sounds like
buttered
another
up.
video. Sounds like another video to get some clicks, sir.
These should be coming soon. They're probably going to be called Marlin Spikes. I don't know what, I can't call them what they're intended, or the site might not like it. But
Yeah.
those are coming soon. I just got to finish turning them. Damn right, Jim. Bolt butter goes on everything.
Like the
Uh,
Red Hots commercial.
there's still plenty of these Altum coins. I'd like to get some money to Blue. If you're thinking about getting one, get them now because I might take the sale off and put them back the regular price. So I don't
Y'all
need to
heard it
sell
here
them.
first.
I just wanted to see if I could bump it up for the holidays, but it didn't really happen. They're cool. They're not great, but they're cool.
I think they're wicked cool.
I just don't, I polish them up. I just don't like how they get marked up if you carry them a lot. But I had no idea. In not finishing them to a polish, they just didn't look good. So
Grandpa,
I think they're
they're still
awesome.
fun.
they'd
I
have
think
Bill
they're
Oh, they're
cool.
great.
clean this up.
If you're an Ultim knife guy and you like taking pictures of them, they're great to have in the background. Look at the durability of that. Is Maddie still here? Whew. Would have thought I dropped a knife.
This ain't KC's not live stream. We don't drop knives on keyboards.
That orange and purple one, or like a yellow and purple, it's a really good looking one too.
Yeah, I the wife was with me when I was picking out blanks, and they have one bin that had like clearance, and I sent her over there, and she goes, "I think I got one you're gonna like," and this was in there. I said, "Yeah, that one will be mine." I got the
That's
purple
awesome.
Altum and yellow. I'm a Vikings fan, so I can get the purple and gold.
Bless
The
his
way I
heart.
go.
I think it's so how I feel like I would have spent forever sitting there picking out pen blanks. How long were
Oh,
you
it's
standing?
dude, you have no idea. My wife's
Yes.
looking at me going, "Those are $5 to $13 a piece," and I'm like, "Uh huh," and she goes, "You have like 200 fucking dollars in your hand," and I'm like, "Oh shit."
Bro, I would have done the same shit.
So, so what you're telling me, honey, is don't bring it next time. But Yeah, I went, and
Oh
there's
fuck.
at least this many yet to do out in the garage. I've sent one to Tim, sent one to you, sent one to DVD. I think that's it. I don't know if I sent anybody else one, but and yeah, I was making one I was really optimistic about for bees, but I had to return that. So they
Oh,
have
that was the one that
honeycomb.
had that metal in it, right?
Yeah, the metal honeycomb, and it
Yeah.
just the
Yeah,
guy's
that
like,
sounds
"Oh, well, you need a
sketchy.
carbide tip tool to work on this." I'm like, dude, I may not run carbide, but I keep my shit sharp. Like, you don't realize, dude, I sharpened my shit on diamonds. Like, it it wasn't the sharpness issue, but that would have been pretty
I don't even know
sweet.
how
It
you'd
was
get those
black
two
and yellow
materials to
with
no.
honeycomb in it.
I don't even know how you'd get those two materials to actually like mill without chipping in any possible form because by the time you get the
Wow.
metal hot, it's going to melt. And before that, it just wants to chip the acrylic. So I don't know. I just don't think you
You got
can.
to spin it at a super high speed and have sharp ass shit and take small
Small little
cuts.
passes at it.
And I was taking really small, minimalistic cuts, and I could feel like the shards of aluminum coming off. Like it's actually gone now, but on one of my hands, I had scabs because I looked down and I was bleeding from the metal coming off. What's up, Roman? We're about to cut it short. We're dragging
Yeah,
Dougie longer than he's getting in trouble.
I'm probably gonna end up in trouble and have to pay penance the rest of the
Oh,
evening because of y'all. But it's all right. I wouldn't do this for nobody else. Because
it's been a
anytime we
good
can
night.
talk about Terry's bolt butter, I mean,
Both butter.
just the
God,
fact that he's gonna get some 1 ounce tins and he'll be in the bathroom the rest of the fucking week taking care of this bolt butter.
I have too many nights. Never thought I'd say it, but I do.
I sometimes think that, and then you pick up one that you're gonna get rid of.
That's why I just said that because I just picked up a knife I haven't handled in a couple months, and I'm like, why is this thing not getting carried?
Yeah, it's it's a horrible. Oh, Ron's going live. I think Crow is going live in 30 minutes.
Hoobie makes a good knife.
Yeah, that's a sweet knife.
I
I just rubbed
I
Terry's
like
belly.
some jelly.
I like that blade shape. I always like that blade shape when they do a high point like that and a belly on it. I like that.
Did you have an Orlock, Doug?
I still
What
have
were you
yet to
just
buy an
showing?
Orlock.
Did you
Oh, I
see
thought you were
No,
showing
Blade
off.
Binge or
that was at Boss
Blade
Steve.
HQ?
That was at
You can
Oh
get
Boss.
yeah,
you can get an Orlock for $110 on Blade HQ right now.
I throwed some bolt butter on it. That my card it
nice.
was looking pretty rough.
That
So
bolt
Todd.
butter fixes everything.
Well, fellas, I can smell it popping. So Mama is ready, and she
Yep,
runs the damn
it was
show.
fun. Glad we did it. I was tempted to cancel again, not feeling good, but this was good time.
I had a
Good
great
times,
time.
y'all. Y'all can
Definitely
come back to any
Tuesday
time.
we'll be
Yeah,
up. Um,
Tuesday, I got no problem.
yeah, I'll make it a goal to try and get these done and have them listed for Tuesday. We'll do that.
everybody look out for them. Those things are awesome. Look out for the Marlin spikes.
They're actually fun just to fidget with.
They are. I just sit here and play with mine all the time. I can
You turn
definitely play
them
through that.
like a fidget, and it That's the problem I would have is like carry this into the hospital or something, right? Because you're not supposed to bring anything else in, and then you're going to be sitting there fidgeting it. They're
Pulling
going to
it
be like,
out
"What
out of
the
your
fuck is
pocket,
that?"
playing with it. Yeah.
But you gotta, I mean, you can
Because
make
even
one
if
out of
you
my
like
cart.
hide it and you have the other part out, they're going to think it's like a vape or something.
They fit really good in the pocket.
They fit perfect in the pocket.
Yeah,
That's
like when I put this in my pocket for the first time, if you just like keep it slid over in the corner, you don't even notice it. There's anything there at all. It
Yeah,
disappears.
that's one of the things. G Ball's like, can you do a longer one? And I'm like, there's some blanks I can get that are longer, but I'm like, these are perfect. They fit in the pocket so good. Whether they you put it in flat or vertical, they stay right.
I like it put in with the tip down because I tried it with the tip
Yep.
up the first time and it stabbed my finger a little bit. Like I said, I forgot it was there. And I noticed it's easier for me if I'm like gonna go to grab it, if I can just grab it with my pinky fingers and pull up like that.
Yeah. I have a couple hoodies that have like pen spots on the sleeves, and these things fit perfect right
Oh,
there.
that's sweet.
So, one thing for people to consider, these fit perfect in
And with the back looking just like a pen, honestly, that would be perfect in there.
I've I've looked at I've got a couple ideas. I've even got like a Kevlar insert that they'll still have no metal whatsoever,
What
so
about a
that I can have
ceramic insert?
a ring come off of it. It'll be like a Kevlar ring,
That would be sweet.
so you could hook it on your keys, which the keys will have metal, but it'll have. If you did the quick connect, you could pop this off your keychain, and it still would have no metal.
You know what would be
Because I
crazy
wanted
is if you could somehow get a ceramic insert for the tip.
my wife dropped her insert. I'm just holding on to it for. All right, we got to go. Doug's getting in trouble.
Oh, I'm thinking about putting a ceramic insert in there. A big glass breaker at that point.
Well, I've also looked at those just to put a tip on the one so you can turn it for being a glass breaker. But I haven't tested it. I'm going to. I am not sure, but I think that the more acute tipped ones like this,
Yeah.
and they're strong
Yep.
enough, I think I'd break a windshield if I hit. So I know
Here,
a
I
couple
think you would too.
places we have junk cars that I can test it on, and I'm going to test a glass, and I think
I
these will
think
break.
a side window that would shatter
Yep,
it very
I
easily.
think it would too. So
Yeah,
I just haven't had a chance to test it.
I
So I'm
think it
not
would shatter
promoting
a
it,
side
but
window. I think this one would too.
you
Even
haven't
I would be
you have
worried
no
a little
idea
more.
how much force it's centralizing into just that
mm,
point.
It's impressive how little pressure you can use, and this will blow through 4 layers of cardboard.
The the blunt ones I actually think are more damaging because it's still applying all that pressure, but it's making it on a
a
little
little bit
bit
more
It's
wider.
in
surface.
a little
Yep.
broader of an area, yeah. And I think that would withstand like more repeated jabbing versus the sharper tip on this one. I think there's a little bit obviously more piercing capability with this, but
Yeah.
I think
Exactly, Blue. The lower end of that window, oh, it'd shatter it.
yeah, I think so too. I think that will go right through a window.
I've looked at some
Just go
ceramic
find
rod.
your local junkyard with your local Tesla and test it out.
Blue's mocking me. He's laughing. Hey, he said he
They
was
don't
looking
care.
at ceramic stuff. So
They want me to get beat up. They're Brian's just waiting to see the domestic. Call come in over the scanner. Big guy getting beat up by a little woman. He's covered in popcorn salt.
We've got the abuse in the closet again.
Yeah, y'all don't understand. If I'm not out of here in another 5 minutes, she's gonna lock the door from the outside. I'll be stuck in here till in the morning.
He'll be
It's
begging
just,
to get out for the rest of the
yeah.
night.
She'll be like, use
He'll
the
be Harry
bucket, you son
Potter.
of a bitch.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
dude,
be
that's
lucky if she
awesome.
brings
That
me a
looks like
bucket in
camo,
here.
Brian.
Well, you've got the power, Doug. You can cut this feed whenever you want, buddy.
It's just so entertaining with this bunch of yahoos.
Hey, Blue, I don't know if you've ever messed with it, but like I told you, the your ferro rod is pressure fit. So if you ever need one, it's easily replaced. Look at that. Holds on good, but you twist, you can get them to pop out. The glow is one of the few that I can do that with. A lot of the wood or other ones I've got to
Well, glue.
permanently attach it in. With that glow, I can do compression. Yeah, those sheets are a little tight. You gotta, yeah, that'll work into. But I made them tight like that because after you do a couple strikes and you wear off the material, it pressurized tube fire making striker. You talking like the pressure one where you put like a little bit of lint or something in the tube and you has a rubber seal and the pressure from popping it creates the spark. I have not messed with one of those. I think I know what you're talking about though.
Think so. That's what think. I've seen them before. I've never messed with one.
See, Neil's thinking ahead. He said you need a cot and a mini fridge in there in case she ever locks you in like that. You're good to go.
I have to
You're
sneak it past her to begin
ever
with.
having so much fun that you just don't want to shut it down. You got that cot backup.
I'm waiting for any minute. She go back here and figure out, start flipping breakers.
Turn that off on you.
Yeah, she'll just cut it.
I thought that'd be a big hit. This zebra would.
And fellers, Tuesday night it is. And then next Saturday, man,
Should
anytime
have
stop
some
by.
backpack.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll have some backpack. He's supposed to be back to normal.
Tuesdays are backpack. He won't be on Saturdays.
No, next Saturday, who knows who'll be here with us? Anybody we can call into it.
I'll always come back if you guys want me back for sure.
I
Hell
doubt
yeah!
those scales will be here from Russia by then, but
Did you order those?
maybe I don't know.
Yeah, definitely check out Illuminati's dojo. Yep. If
And
backpack's with us, he's only on Tuesdays. So the original trio of Napaholics Tuesday nights.
and don't forget Mallory's Kickstarter drops tomorrow at
Yeah,
4.
today
Yeah, today at 4.
we're so definitely support a homie. Get out there and that's a sweet knife design.
And we will see y'all Tuesday night. Y'all stay sharp and stay safe.
One of these days, Dougie will fix this and we'll have
Still,
fireworks and cool stuff before it goes off. But not right now. I'm just looking like an idiot. But have a good
Yeah,
night,
I've
guys.
tried.
Have a good night, everybody.
Right.